Wow. I'm on the set of the hit soap opera, As the World Turns. And in a few moments, we're going to meet one of its stars, Austin Peck, who plays the role of Brad Snyder on the show. I have to say, as a little girl, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have always wondered, what would it be like a day in the life of a soap opera star? Well, today, we're going to find out.
You don't listen so good, do you? It's what I've been saying from the start, you dummy. I love you. I want to see you happy, and if dumping me is what it takes, then so be it. I'll let you go. I want a future with you more than I've ever wanted anything in my life. Do you feel the same?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming on our show.
Well, thank you for you coming on our show.
That's right. We are on your set right now. So let's just start with where you were born.
I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, to a naval officer and a naval pilot and tripler hospital, to soon-to-be singer, actress, mother. And yeah, and I grew up in California.
Well, tell us about the role on As the World Turns.
Well, I play, on As the World Turns, I play Brad Snyder. Brad Snyder is, he's a reformed, bad guy. But he's a good guy, I mean, he's a player. He's the kind of guy that's never in one place longer than 6 months, jumping from job to job, from woman to woman, living life in the fast lane, When I got on this show, I worked with the character Vienna, played by Eva de Cruz, and I decided, hey, you know what our theme song is Life in the Fast Lane by the Eagles. And that's what I defined Brad as being up until that point. But my whole reason for him coming back to town is that it's like he's tired of living the definition of insanity, and he wanted to settle down and start a new life. And Jack, his brother, played by Michael Park, is the best example for what that would look like. He's got a lot of animosity, a lot of jealousy towards his brother. He's a good guy, highly respected, very responsible, loving guy. And so I think that, he's got, along with that competition and jealousy thing, he's got that, at least that example of somebody who he wants to be. And so he's been really doing his best to change his old ways and become the new. It's been rough going for him.
Hey, congratulations. I bet you thought it was never going to happen.
No, I knew it was going to happen because I knew it's what she really wanted.
And so now the character, do the writers give you a heads up on what they're going to write about your character? Do you ever collaborate with them?
I think one of the most difficult things as being an actor working on a soap is the fact that it is the closest thing to actually real life, because tomorrow you don't know what's going to happen in your life. We don't know what's going to happen when we stand up from here and we walk into the next studio. I mean, earthquake could happen. First time in how long Brooklyn has an earthquake. It's a lot like life. You don't tell you. You know generally what's happening. Generally what's going on. But you don't, it's hard to build an arc. It's hard, you don't have, where's the middle, where's the end? You don't know how long this one particular part of the storyline is going to last. So you really have to live more in the moment and make decisions based upon what's happening to my character right now. Where do I want my character to go? Because I don't know next week, or I have an idea, they've kind of given me a hint, but you don't have the beginning, middle, end that you would have in any script that for a film or a play. So it is, and it's so ongoing. At least in prime time, there are seasons. We're here. It's ongoing. It's every day, every week, all year round, nonstop. So it's challenging because it's hard. It's harder to build an arc.
We are terrible hosts.
Or maybe we just have really good guests. They split so we can get to the best part. It is honeymoon time.
Yeah.
Mrs. Snyder.
I love Brad Snyder. I think Brad Snyder is a fantastic character. I think they've given me the best writing on the show. I get to have fun, I get to be funny, I get to be goofy, I get to be silly, and I get to have irony and a lot of, things that a lot of people, look to go, I want to live my life more like that instead of, just depressed and melodramatic. So after virtual reality storyline, I'm good.
You ready to take us on a tour?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
let's go. Okay, here we are. We're on the set of As the World Turns, and duh. This is the hospital set, as you can see. This is the Oakdale Memorial Hospital. What makes a daytime show run is its production. Right. The art is really more than anything. It's in producing. Producers God here, and so everything's about just, we gotta pump it out, we gotta get it out. We do at least a show, 1 to 3 shows a day. So it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like we're Ford. We're just
Ford.
Pumping it out, pumping out those cars. This is Oakdale now.
Show comes from.
This is the television studio. This is where a lot of drama happens. In fact, on every single one of these sets, you'll see tremendous amount of drama. But this is where it all happened, where Brad and Katie they fell in love. Brad kind of usurped his way onto the set and became a co-host. Right. And where the romance began, and then the marriage came from that. And this is actually where Brad and Katie got married. They got married right here. They had the cake here and ceremony up here.
Okay, once more with feeling, Katie, the ring.
Brad.
Yeah.
With this ring, I be wed.
Oh, praise the Lord. By power invested in me by God, the state of Illinois, and the click here to be ordained button, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now kiss this woman before we're off the air, okay? Mr. and Mrs. America, may I present Mr. and Mrs. Brad Snyder.
Help me close up the show. All right, well, this is Valentine Leone for On the Beat with Austin.
Austin Peck.
We'll see you next time.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Valentine. So if you want to see more of Austin Peck behind the scenes, go to Off the Beat, still in the Around New York category, on demand, channel 1111.